Here's a concerning statistic for you all. 50%. That's the percent of US employees who are actively looking for or interested in having new jobs this year. Companies are struggling to retain top talent, and nearly 2/3 of HR leaders say that retention is a critical issue this year. But what if I told you that there's a massive workforce of incredibly skilled, loyal employees that most companies are undervaluing, causing them to mentally disengage or even physically leave the workplace? Well, who are they? I want to introduce you all to Shelley. Shelley is 50 years old. She manages a team of 12, and she's been with her company for over 20 years with consistently great performance reviews. But what Shelley's boss doesn't know is that she also helps care for her 80-year-old mother. Shelley takes her mom to her weekly doctor's appointment, shops for groceries a few times a week, and keeps her mother company as much as she's able to. And Shelley's story isn't unique. Shelley represents a massive shift happening in the workforce right now, where women are remaining employed and working longer than they ever have in the past, which means that women are increasingly managing peak career responsibilities while also managing aging parents' needs. Shelley is busy, but she's just one of 29 million Americans who are balancing both paid employment and caregiving for an older family member. And the majority of these folks are women. As many of you likely know from experience, combining work and caregiving can be physically demanding, financially draining, and emotionally challenging. Some women are forced to leave the workforce entirely because their workplace simply can't accommodate their caregiving needs. This forced opting out of work significantly reduces a woman's income at a point when she needs it most. And for those who stay employed, well, many of these women will experience lower salary growth and fewer advancement opportunities than those who are not caregiving. So either way you slice it, caregiving will threaten a woman's financial security at a critical point in their careers and with their families. But what most employers don't realize is that Shelley and the 29 million like her bring exceptional skills that companies desperately need. Managing a demanding career while also coordinating a family member's complex care schedule develops master multitaskers who are able to prioritize under pressure, coordinate across multiple stakeholders, and handle the unexpected with grace. And the numbers back this up. According to a recent report by AARP, if caregivers receive greater workplace supports, GDP could increase by up to $1.7 trillion. That's the untapped value of caregivers. So what can workplaces do to make work for women like Shelley? Well, one solution that the majority of employees support is workplace flexibility, particularly the ability to work from home. When Shelley can take that important call from her mother's doctor from her home office, or handle an emergency without scrambling out of work and worrying about traffic, she's not distracted, she's focused. Now, you're probably thinking, well, this is great because there's lots of jobs that allow you to work from home these days, right? But here's the thing, simply offering work from home options and flexibility isn't enough. In order for workplaces to be truly flexibility friendly, requires a more deliberate and holistic approach. Recent research, including my own work on workplace flexibility, identifies 3 key actions employers can take to develop truly flexibility-friendly workplace cultures that can complement work-from-home policies for caregivers. So the first is to reevaluate outdated stereotypes. Even in workplaces or organizations that offer work-from-home options, old stereotypes and stigma still exist. Managers still equate physical presence with productivity, and remote work with laziness. And it's no wonder we have these persistent work-from-home stigmas when these negative ideas about remote workers are seen among even the highest levels of leadership. For example, when the CEO of Frontier Airlines calls remote workers lazy. But research that was recently published finds that well-designed hybrid work schedules where folks are working both at home and in the office are just as productive as fully in-office employment, while also boosting employee retention, especially among women. If you truly want to support caregivers in your workplace, align your rewards with your policies. Caregivers shouldn't feel the need to overcompensate when they're working from home if they're already delivering quality work. Judge performance by results, not by hours or location. The second, foster openness about life outside of work. Here's a simple test. Do you feel like you can openly talk about your caregiving experience at work and with your colleagues and with your managers? Or do you feel the need to hide what's going on in your life? When employees are making mysterious doctor's appointments and not being honest about their true caregiving needs, your workplace is not truly flexibility friendly. Offering workplace supports like employee resource groups or caregiving specific benefits like paid family leave can help normalize and destigmatize caregiving conversations. When Shelley's able to say, I need to leave early today to help my mother without fear of judgment, that's how you build trust and loyalty. And the third, standardize work from home days and make work from home available to everyone. Now, this one is probably the most crucial. The structure of work from home policies matters just as much as offering work from home options. Have you ever gone into the office only to find that no one else is there and all of your meetings are on Zoom? You probably feel lonely, unproductive, probably a little bit frustrated. And that's especially true for caregivers who may be anxiously thinking about their family member at home all day while they're at the office. But having clear and consistent work from home days that apply to everyone, regardless of need, can fix this. When everyone knows that Monday and Wednesday are work from home days, and Tuesday and Thursday are in-office days, caregivers can plan around medical appointments and caregiving needs without missing out on team dynamics or feeling like they're falling behind. Standardized work from home schedules can help boost productivity and help caregivers feel truly valued by their employers. So that untapped workforce I talked about at the beginning, well, they're your employees and your colleagues. They're the women that you work with every day who are also caregivers. Making their work work isn't just the right thing to do, it's the smart thing to do. Workplace flexibility isn't just a nice benefit or perk, it's a strategic investment in retaining the quality talent that's already there. It's the difference between losing Shelley's 20 years of experience or unlocking her full potential. And with 50% of employees looking to leave their jobs this year, ask yourself, how long can we afford to ignore the benefits of workplace flexibility? Thank you.